Funky fresh dressed to impress, ready to party.
Hey, Rick, I have to make a project for the science fair this weekend. You think you could help me out?
Whatever.
Well, I mean, traditionally, science fairs are a father-son thing.
Well, scientifically, traditions are an idiot thing.
What is my purpose?
Pass the butter. Thank you.
What is my purpose?
You pass butter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, welcome to the club, pal.
Family, welcome to Irvington Unbound, the official newsletter of the Sheridan St Block Association. I'm your host, Jay, and I hope you are enveloped in the holiday spirit. Let's get into it. In Block News on December 13th at noon, we will be having our meeting with Musa Malik to discuss property taxes. It'll be taking place at the municipal building, and if you email us, link in the description, you can get on the list for evaluation. New business alert! There's a whole new chicken shack on the corner of Chancellor and Union. Do you feel it? Do you smell it? The renaissance, the class, the prestige, the elegance. Locally, the directors' meeting was very fast, which is to be expected during the holiday season. The electeds are all doing their giveaways and photo ops, with the less fortunate. Ignoring the roles their policies and legislation has played in arriving us to a point where we celebrate the acknowledgement of poverty over its eradication. It truly is disgusting times we live in. I blame 9/11. After we allowed blatant war crimes and propaganda to go scot-free, those in power became empowered and realized they didn't even have to pretend to give a fuck anymore. Election 2018 is underway, yet it's kind of already lost. The election is in 6 months, and outside of a GTA heist, there is no way for any financial pretender to become great enough of a contender to pose a serious threat to Mayor Voss's candidacy. The time, energy, and effort isn't there from his local detractors. His showing for Murphy has given him tons of political clout, so he has the full weight of the establishment behind him. He and his team, including council members Hudley, Burgess, and Frederick, Team Irvington Strong versus everybody. That is such a terrible campaign slogan. My God. In state news, the transition to the Murphy era is in full swing. There was a huge child porn bust here in the state. Lawmakers are considering background checks for contractors after the amount of scams that have taken place since Sandy. Nationally, the mainstream media done goofed again with the Mueller investigation, claiming they had a smoking gun with Flynn when it was really a hot fart. And you are no closer to that Trump impeachment that I'm unsure why you're still clamoring for. The system is screwed at every conceivable level, and all any of these big corporate-owned media outlets, elected officials, and plantation workers want you to do is believe they're a lie. Great example, tax reform. The left says it's the worst thing to ever happen to the poor. The right says it's going to clobber the rich. And those of us who aren't financial wizards or connected enough for our opinions to matter on the subject just don't know what we'll have to deal with when the reality of the situation hits. But we'll adjust on the fly because we're Americans and that's what Americans do. See, we're just a car on the road doing 200 miles per hour while we sit in the passenger seat and watch the time fly by. Seriously, where did 2017 go? This has been a blink and you'll miss it kind of year. Really quick urban equity update. As you know, the support for economic justice in the cannabis industry is a passion project of ours. Gotta fight poverty, baby. The PLP meeting went very well, and the ACLU, DPA, NJUMR, and countless other organizations have taken up the cause in the name of racial justice. Which is okay, but too deep on the identity politics edge. Whereas our focus, is on the community as a whole. And though terms like community reinvestment is nice, the thing that separates urban equity is the end game being well-paying local urban careers. I said it, careers, not jobs. There's a big difference. With that being said, we're done here. Thanks for the view. Do all the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, share, and until the next video, take care of each other and yourself. Love.
We read one day, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But if a man doesn't have a job or an income, He has neither life nor liberty and the possibility for the pursuit of happiness. He merely exists. Estimated that we spend $322,000 for each enemy we kill in Vietnam, while we spend in the so-called war on poverty in America only about $53 for each person classified as poor.